We ask that you begin to find your seats. We will begin our ceremony in approximately 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the faculty for Mount Carmel College of Nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we welcome the class of 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the presentation of colors.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rugged red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order, arms. Right, face. Forward, march.
Okay, everyone, please be seated. Well, greetings and welcome, everyone. This is a glorious and fantastic day. It's a day of celebration. It's a day of joy. It's a day of creating many memories that will last a lifetime. I'm Alan Hoffman. I am blessed and honored to be serving as the interim president of Mount Carmel College. I want to thank the ROTC Honor Guard from Ohio State University for that wonderful presentation of colors. To all those assembled, by the authority vested in me by the Mount Carmel Board of Trustees and by our accreditors, the Higher Learning Commission, I welcome each and every one of you to this 119th commencement ceremony. I now officially declare this ceremony to be open. So I want to introduce Dr. Sean Lansing. Dr. Lansing is the mission leader for the Columbus region of Trinity Health, where he serves as an active member of the Executive Council for Mount Carmel Health System, as well as the leadership team for Mount Carmel, Grove City, and Mount Carmel East Hospitals. He also serves the college as a member of the nursing board. He serves on the president's cabinet. He's an associate professor. I'd like to bring Sean forward to give the invocation as we begin this ceremony. Sean?
Thank you, Dr. Huffman. It's my pleasure today to present the invocation. John O'Donohue, an Irish writer, poet, and mystic, once wrote, "It is impossible to stop the well of energy and the well of light and the well of life that is inside of you. You might calm it and quell it, but it will still rise up within you." I invite you to pray with me. God of light and life, we give you thanks for the well of energy within us, energy that sustained us on our journey to this day and empowers us to say yes to your invitation to serve. Attune our hearts to tap into this energy when our souls are weary. We give you thanks for the well of light within us, light that shows us the way forward and chases away the darkness. Fix our eyes on this light so we may always see the way forward in service and justice. We give you thanks for the well of life within us, life that offers us opportunity to serve you through our service to one another. Bless our hands, that they may always be instruments of healing and a reminder of the sacredness of your gift of life. We offer these gifts back to you in service to our brothers and sisters who are sick and for those in need of health care. May our service to our communities be marked by your mercy, your love, and your justice. With humility and joy, we pray. Amen. I would like to now call the chair of Mount Carmel College Board of Trustees, Keith Martinez, to the podium.
Good afternoon. I am Keith Martinez, Chair of the Mount Carmel College Board of Trustees. It's my honor to welcome each of you to this commencement celebration, and on behalf of the board, extend our warmest congratulations and best wishes to this year's graduates. It is my pleasure to introduce the honored guests sitting with me on the dais. They are Dr. Alan Hoffman, Interim President, Dr. Todd Ambrosia, Incoming President, the Honorable Randy Gardner, Chancellor, Ohio Department of Higher Education, and our commencement speaker today. Also, our Mount Carmel College board members in attendance, DeVray Kirkland and Lori Kurtzman. In addition, Mount Carmel Health System President and CEO and Mount Carmel College Board of Trustees member, Lorraine Lutton. We also have members of academic leadership on stage with us. Dr. Jamie Neininger, Interim Academic Dean. Dr. Cora Arledge, Associate Dean and Interim SDAP Program Director. Dr. Samantha Schmitz, Undergraduate and RN to BSN Program Director. Dr. Roxanne Oliver, Graduate and DNP Program Director. Dr. Patty Sievert, Assistant Professor and Chair of Faculty Senate. Bethany McCauley, Assistant Professor and Vice Chair, Faculty Senate. Last but not least, Pat Skunda, President, Mount Carmel College Alumni Association and Mount Carmel College Board of Trustees member. I now would like to ask Dr. Hoffman to return to the podium for the presidential remarks and welcome address.
Thank you, Keith. I also want to acknowledge the platform party and wish my very best to Dr. Todd Ambrosia in his appointment of to the presidency of Mount Carmel College. I want to recognize and thank the faculty marshals also for their work, Dr. Patty Seaver and Bethany McCauley. And again, I want to acknowledge the Ohio State University ROTC program. And to the graduates and to your families, I want to extend a greetings and welcome. On behalf of the faculty and the staff and the Board of Trustees, I congratulate each and every one of you in reaching this milestone in this wonderful journey in your life, for earning and achieving your educational goal and aspiration. I applaud your heroism during the COVID pandemic for your flexibility in moving to the virtual learning modality that occurred for part of your education and for developing that powerful sense of community that in the midst of a crippling global pandemic helped motivate each and every one of you to finish your educational programs. You are innovators in living and working and being educated in a global crisis. This pandemic has underscored your need for the skills that you have gained. Your skills are urgently and desperately needed, and this graduation ceremony is a tribute to each and every one of you. If you will, it's a beginning. As students, you've experienced far more than most generations in the education of nurses. But there are many people in this room that helped you. They helped you obtain your goals and your dreams and your aspirations. I want to acknowledge the Mount Carmel College nursing full-time and adjunct faculty, especially to be thanked and acknowledged for their dedication and loyalty and their commitment to providing you with the best education possible. They were focused on one thing: your educational needs and your education and learning. And of course, I want to recognize the Mount Carmel staff for all of their work. But to the friends and family, this is your graduation. You have studied, you have spent time, you have sacrificed with your students. This is your graduation as well as the students. This is your celebration. This is a time for joy for you also. So today is also National Nurses Day, and Monday, May 8th is National Nurses Week. This week includes National Student Nurses Day on May 10th and Florence Nightingale's birthday on May 12th. It's a special time of year when we not only recognize and celebrate graduation, but we celebrate all of nurses. And on behalf of the faculty and staff and the board, I want to recognize all the nurses that are assembled in this room. I'd like all of the nurses to stand and be recognized for your tremendous contributions to your fellow man. Please rise and be acknowledged. Thank you. Please be seated. So we're here, we celebrate Nurses Day every day at Mount Carmel, at the college and in the health system and throughout our community. To all the nurses assembled here today in this place and this time, again, thank you for your dedication, for your compassionate care, for your healing, and for your giving. We are grateful to each and every one of you. I now want to begin my remarks. Although dedicated and directed specifically to our students, I am hopeful that our remarks will resonate with many that are assembled in this time and space. I want to begin. I heard a speech by a friend of mine, the late Joy Corning, who was the Lieutenant Governor of Iowa, in which he quoted an old African proverb that goes like this: if you think you're too small to make a difference, try sleeping in a tent with a mosquito. To all assembled, keep this in mind as I go through my remarks. It'll become evident of why I'm saying this. Well, today we're here to celebrate the graduation of our students. And as each and every one of you receive your diploma, you inherit a wonderful world of possibilities. But you're getting and inheriting far more than just possibilities. You are heirs to purpose as well as those untold possibilities. You have the ability to teach, to mentor, to heal, to create. Today, you become one of over 7,000 Mount Carmel College nursing alumni. Nurses who heal, who are at the bedside. Nurses who are scholars. Nurses who are mentors. Nurses who are policymakers. Nurses who are innovators in healthcare. Nurses that have been on the front line of every major health issue not only here in Ohio, but globally. You're part of a legacy and a tradition that extends back over 120 years to the very founding of Mount Carmel College by the Sisters of the Holy Cross. As an educator, as a humanist, and a therapist, I often say that we have the ability to change the world. We do this as educators through the education we have provided to you and to the people that you care for and for the lives that you will come into contact with. I want to continue my remarks by telling a short story. I'm hopeful that this story will illustrate the kindness toward others, which is the basic tenet of not only nursing education, but I believe is the basic philosophical approach to Mount Carmel College. This story is your challenge. It's part of the legacy of who we are at Mount Carmel. It's part of the tradition that you will carry forward. This expert is taken from Dr. Wayne Dyer's powerful book, The Power of Intention. I hope that this is an incredibly moving story. The story is a true story, but it extends the notion of human kindness that's particularly relevant and needed with your dealings with those that are helpless, the elderly, the mentally challenged, the poor, the disabled, and all those that you will come into contact with in the nursing profession. Perhaps that you will also come into contact with our community. These are all people that somehow, somewhere, at some time, you will deliver care to. These words, I believe, are the connection with the human spirit of kindness. I hope that these are values that you have learned at your Mount Carmel experience. I believe it's the story of nursing as well as our college. I hope it touches you on the spiritual level and suggests that we must care for those who are less fortunate, and they are here to teach us something. We must care for our fellow human being. To our graduates, this tells about the challenge in your pathway. The story is known as Where is God's Perfection? It's a true story. I hope it's moving. In Brooklyn, New York, Trush is a school that caters to learning disabled children. Some children remain in that school for their entire career, while others can be mainstreamed in conventional schools. At a fundraising dinner at this event, a father delivered a speech that would never be forgotten by all those attended. After talking about the wonderful dedication of the school and how it was helpful to children, he cried out, "Where is the perfection in my son Shia? Everything God does is done with perfection, but my child can't understand things as other children do, and my child can't remember facts or figures as others do." And again, he cried out, "Where is God's perfection?" The audience was quite shocked by that statement and pained by the question. The father went on, and I believe he answered the question that when God brings a child like that into this world, the perfection he seeks is in the way people react to that child. He then told the following story. One afternoon when Shia and his father were walking past a park where some boys were playing baseball, Shia asked, "Do you think they will let me play baseball?" Shia's father knew that his son was not at all athletic and that most boys wouldn't want him on their team. But he decided to go ahead and ask if his son could play baseball. He thought it would give him a tremendous sense of belonging and a sense of comfort. He asked one of the members of the team if Shia could play, and the young man looked around for guidance. Getting none, he took matters into his own hands. They were losing by 6 runs, and the game is in the 8th inning. "I guess he could be on our team," was the reply. "I'll put him up in the 9th inning." Shia's father was ecstatic, smiled broadly. Shia put on a glove, went out to short center field to play this game. In the bottom of the 8th inning, Shia's team scored a few runs but was still behind by 3. In the bottom of the 9th, Shia's team scored again, and now with 2 outs and bases loaded, with the potential of winning run on base, Shia was scheduled to be up at bat. The question, would the team actually let Shia up to bat at this juncture in the game? They would give away the chances of winning. That was it. Shia was given a bat, and everyone knew that it was all but impossible because Shia didn't even know how to hold the bat, let alone to hit. As Shia stepped up to the plate, the pitcher moved a few steps to lob the ball in softly so that he could at least make contact. First pitch came in, and Shia swung clumsily and missed. One of Shia's teammates came up to Shia, and together they held the bat and faced the pitcher, waiting for the next pitch. Again, the pitcher took a few steps toward Shia, tossed the ball softly toward him, and as the pitch came in, Shia and his teammates swung at the bat, and together they hit a ground ball to the pitcher. Pitcher picked up the ball. It was a soft ground that he could easily have thrown the ball to the first baseman. Shia would have been out, and the game would have been over. Instead, the pitcher took the ball and threw it high arc to right field, far beyond the baseman's reach. Everyone started yelling, "Run, Shia, run." Never in his life had this young man run to first base. He scampered down the baseline, wide-eyed and startled, and by the time he reached first base, the right fielder had the ball. He could have thrown the ball to second baseman to tag Shia out, who was still running, but the right infielder understood the pitcher's intention, so he threw the ball in a high arc over the third baseman. Everyone was yelling, "Run, Shia, run." Shia ran towards second base, and as the runners ahead of him deliriously circled the base towards home, Shia reached second base. The opposing shortstop ran to him, turned him in the direction of third base, and shouted, "Run to third, run to third." Boys from both teams ran screaming, "Shia, run home, run home." Shia ran home, stepped on home plate, and all 18 boys lifted him on their shoulders and made him the hero of the game, just as if he hit a grand slam. That day, the father said softly, with tears now rolling down his face, those 18 boys reached their level of God's perfection. So why did I tell this story? It extends more than just a baseball story, but I am hopeful that this story is the connection and the power of intention. I hope the story tugs at your heart, and I hope it manifests a tear in your eye. This story is true. It demonstrates the connection, the magic connecting back to the kindness of all supreme knowing source. So to the graduates, I want to end my remarks with a note of optimism and a clear challenge to each and every one of you. The story of Shia is actually the story about a connection with the spirit of human kindness. In these complex and difficult times of our community, our nation, the world, this story should be an inspiration and an invitation to all of us to connect to such kindness through our own feelings, our thoughts, and perhaps most importantly, our actions. It's a time for us to reach God's perfection. It is time for us to act with intention. It's time for us to change the world, to help heal, to help. I believe this story is the essence of your Mount Carmel journey. And in fact, when I first read it, I thought in many ways it's the journey that all nurses actually take in terms of their caring and giving. To my nursing colleagues, I believe this is your responsibility, your challenge, and your way to a life of purpose, to a life of giving, to a life of getting, to a life of caring, to a life dedicated to providing health services. Perhaps it's not only delivering health services, but dealing with the notion of prevention so healing may be unnecessary. To our graduates, I now welcome each and every one of you to your new or expanded career. I challenge you for that life of purpose, that inner connection, to see what that story meant, to feel it. So let me summarize, let me come full circle to where I began this story. To each of you, if you think you're too small to make a difference, try sleeping in a tent with a mosquito. Well, thank you for that. So it's now my pleasure to introduce our honored commencement speaker. Randy Gardner was appointed by Governor DeWine and sworn in as the 10th Chancellor of the Ohio Department of Higher Education in 2019. Chancellor Gardner oversees the state's 2-year and 4-year colleges and universities. In addition, he provides policy guidance to the governor and to the Ohio General Assembly, and he carries out the state's mandates for higher education. He is a friend, an advocate for all of higher education in the state of Ohio. He not only governs in terms of the public sector, but he's very much interested in helping what happens to those of us that are in the private sector for higher education. Before becoming chancellor, Randy Gardner served a combined total of 33 years in the Ohio Senate and House of Representatives, where he served in 7 different elected leadership roles, finishing his legislative career as Senate Majority Leader. He also served as both chairman of the House and Senate Higher Education Committees. Chancellor Gardner received his baccalaureate degree in education and a master's degree in political science, both from Bowling Green State University. Excuse me. Prior to his career in public service, he worked as a realtor and as a high school history and government teacher. Please join me in welcoming Randy Gardner, Chancellor of Ohio Higher Education.
Good afternoon, Dr. Hoffman, incoming president, board of trustees, faculty, friends, and especially to you, the 2023 Mount Carmel College of Nursing graduates. It truly is a distinct honor to be with you today to celebrate what I believe is what's great about nursing in Ohio. I want to start with a couple key points. When I was asked how long the keynote speech today, the college leadership here said about 30 minutes. But I bring you good news. I brought my 8-minute speech with me today. All right. See, I should have never done that. You probably won't applaud anything else I say today, except, okay, I get it. I'm truly excited to be here for a number of reasons. First, to be invited to participate in the commencement ceremony at one of the finest nursing schools in Ohio and in the Midwest. What an achievement to be a Mount Carmel College of Nursing graduate. We are at the beginning of National Nurses Week, and it concludes next Friday on Florence Nightingale's birthday on May 12th. Today is also the end in Ohio for In-Demand Jobs Week. What occupation could be more in demand and needed than yours? You've probably heard the quotation before, save a life, you're a hero. Save 100 lives, you're a nurse. You'll be touching lives, healing and saving lives in a hospital, a medical center, in a hospice center, a clinic, doctor's office, many places. And in every case, you truly won't have just one person that you're to report to, that's specifically your boss. For as a nurse, you belong to all of us, to society, to the community, to individuals and families who will rely on you to make a difference in their lives. I believe it's very important that you know who you work for. It reminds me of a story at a time when I was a state senator. I was speaking to a group of fifth graders in Bowling Green, Ohio, at the Wood County Library for Constitution Day. But before we began the Jeopardy Constitution game, I asked some questions of the students, and my first question was, who do you think my boss is? And one little girl in the front row raised her hand quickly and said, it's the President of the United States. And I said, no, it's not the President. And then a boy right next to her said, well, maybe it's the mayor of Bowling Green. And I said, no, it's not the mayor. I told them since they lived in Bowling Green in Wood County that they were my boss. That it was my job to listen to them, to talk with them, report to them, and try my best to represent them. They were so excited to hear that. Now, you never know if you're going to get through to fifth graders, but 3 days later, I received this thank you card. Can you see it well enough to see this? I had Dr. Hoffman take a look at it. This is legit. It says, Dear Senator Gardner, thank you for having us for Constitution Day. I loved the Jeopardy game we played. It was fun. I also loved the book you gave us. Your boss, Savannah. Take Savannah everywhere with me. Again, you won't remember. You'll remember Savannah, probably nothing much else. But what message can I deliver to graduates already in or ready to be a part of the most trusted profession in the United States? First, nursing is very demanding, a challenging calling. Not just anyone can do this. In fact, we have fewer and fewer graduates in our state and in most of the country from our colleges of nursing. And that's a problem. That's a real challenge for our country and for people. So I'm going to ask you to do something. I think teachers are the best recruiters of future teachers. And I think the same about nurses. I think nurses are the most prominent advocates and recruiters of future nurses. So I would ask that you encourage young people, middle school students, high school students, to consider nursing as a career. And if we do that, our challenge with the nursing shortage can be at least mitigated. We need you, and we need you to be ambassadors for nursing. A nursing speech would not be complete without a quotation from Florence Nightingale or Clara Barton. So I looked for some quotes, and the most meaningful ones I found were when Clara Barton was pleading with Civil War officials to allow her to go to the front lines during the Civil War to serve the soldiers, to heal them, and too often to allow their death to be made just a little more comfortable. She hated not being there with the soldiers. She was not allowed to go. Despite the unbelievable risk, she wanted to be with them. So here are a couple of the quotes. She wrote to one of the officials on the Union side of the Civil War, though it is little that one woman can do, still I crave the privilege of doing it. And then another quotation, I only wish I could work to some purpose. I have no right to these easy, comfortable days, and our poor men suffering and dying thirsting. My lot is too easy, and I am sorry for it. So Clara Barton, who went on to establish the Red Cross, and perhaps one of the most famous nurses of all time, she showed her courage and her passion for others, ignoring the dangers to her own health and to her own life. And I really think this is similar to what so many healthcare workers, so many nurses went through during the COVID pandemic. Nurses were on the front lines when little was known about COVID-19 except it was very contagious and deadly. But nurses went to the bedside anyway, and they did what their training and their heart told them must be done. Just in that first year, it's reported that more than 3,600 healthcare workers died due to COVID. Now, you can probably tell by now that I've used Google to help me find some quotes with my speech, did some research, but one of my most famous quotations is this: you can Google for an answer, you can Google for directions, you can even Google for a mate, but you cannot Google to find what's in your heart. As nurses, I'm sure most of you have already found what's in your heart. I know it's important what happens on that NCLEX exam. I get that. But even more important to your patients will be the strength and passion found in your heart, in your servant's heart. So I am confident in our future, in Ohio's future. Most of the graduates graduating from Mount Carmel stay in Ohio and are part of serving people throughout this state. Governor DeWine often says, we must do everything we can to help you realize your God-given potential. You are certainly living out that creed. In the fall of 2020, about 6 months into the pandemic, I hosted what we called the Chancellor's Student Roundtables, where for over 3 days we invited 57 students from 57 different college universities and asked them how they were doing. How were they coping during COVID? Governor DeWine joined me for one of those roundtables, and he heard a student from Akron express to the governor his concern about his fellow students, about the pandemic, about long waiting lines at mental health clinics and counseling, too much anxiety. The governor listened intently and stared right into the camera and said, it shouldn't be that way. Weeks later, Ohio became the first state in the nation to provide direct assistance to college universities, including independent universities, to provide direct assistance to students during the rage of the pandemic. So today I say, if nurses who care for us are not cared by others, shouldn't be that way. If nurses are not respected as leaders of the critical care team in our healthcare delivery settings, it shouldn't be that way. And if any Ohioan, especially during National Nurses Week, doesn't say thank you to those in the most trusted profession in America, well, it shouldn't be that way. I appreciate so much your life's work, the mission, the passion that you're exhibiting in your life's work. And I thank you in advance for all the helping and healing you'll do. Congratulations on this momentum achievement in your life, and enjoy those extra 22 minutes you'll now have on your graduation day. Thank you very much. God bless.
Well, Chancellor Gardner, thank you very much. We appreciate you being here. Maybe I'll just take those 22 minutes back and use them.
Thank you.
So we'd like to give you this on behalf of Mount Carmel College to celebrate the 119th Commencement. But this represents sort of the light of education and the Enlightenment. And we applaud your work and thank you very much for representing all of Ohio, all of higher education. Thank you for being here.
What a great honor. Thank you.
I was tempted to take 22 minutes, but I guess I won't. Anyway, I want to ask, and now we move forward into the actual commencement. I'd like to ask Dr. Jamie Nightinger to come forward. She serves as academic dean and she also is a professor in the college. Jamie?
Thank you, Dr. Hoffman. Good afternoon. I am Dr. Jamie Neininger, the Interim Academic Dean, and it is my distinct pleasure, along with our academic program directors, to honor the 2023 Student Award winners. Award recipients, please stand in place when your name is called so that we may applaud your achievements. You may pick up your award at the check-in desk at the conclusion of the ceremony. First to present the undergraduate awards from our BSN program is Dr. Samantha Schmitz, Program Director.
Our first awards are from our BSN program and are selected by our faculty. We will begin with the Clinical Excellence Award. This award is presented to the graduate who were most consistent in outstanding achievement of clinical objectives throughout the program. Congratulations goes to Abigail Bentley. Abigail's faculty state that she has been an exceptional student. She is a role model for the profession of nursing and has demonstrated self-discipline, determination in obtaining her goals, and persistence in achieving clinical excellence. Abigail has been a leader, a volunteer, and a supportive peer. Congratulations, Abigail. Finally, for our faculty-selected BSN Awards is the Dr. Ann E. Shealy Caring Award. This recognition is awarded to a student who exhibits the guiding principles of respect, integrity, professionalism, caring, social responsibility, and who values diversity. Congratulations goes to Chloe Troyer. According to faculty, Chloe is a true leader who has a compassionate heart, and she exemplifies what a nursing student is, especially the ideals of Dr. Ann Shealy. Congratulations, Chloe. Our RN to BSN program has introduced the RN to BSN Commitment to Lifelong Learning Award. This award is presented to a graduate who consistently demonstrates excellence and a dedication to lifelong learning. Congratulations to Abby Keith. Abby consistently demonstrated outstanding effort in the classroom. She used instructor feedback to improve each week. In her final reflection, she stated, "I will use what I have learned at Mount Carmel College of Nursing to improve the practice setting for nurses and improve patient care. I will bring improvement ideas backed by evidence-based research to my unit manager." Again, congratulations to Abby Keith. At this time, I'd like to welcome Dr. Cora Arledge to the stage to assist with presenting second degree accelerated program and undergraduate student selected awards.
Similar to the BSN Program Awards, the Second Degree Accelerated Program Awards are selected by our faculty. We will begin with the SDAP Clinical Excellence Award. Frances Collins, please stand. Frances consistently achieved outstanding clinical objectives throughout the program by demonstrating exceptional knowledge, skills, and dedication, making her a valuable asset to the nursing profession. Her exemplary performance in clinical settings translated to better patient outcomes, increased patient satisfaction, and improved healthcare delivery. She has an extraordinary ability to connect with patients on a human level, to understand their fears, concerns, and needs, and to respond to them with kindness. Over and over again, she was witnessed to be dedicated and provided patient-centered care that is focused on meeting the individual needs and preferences of each patient. Congratulations. Our final STAP Faculty Selected Award is the Dr. Ann Shealy Caring Award. Again, this recognition is awarded to a student who exhibits the guiding principles of respect, integrity, professionalism, caring, social responsibility, and who values diversity. Congratulations to Scott Miser. Scott embodies all of the traits of the Dr. Ann Shealy Award. He is compassionate and shows patients that he cares and is able to connect with them on a personal level. He exhibits the core values of Mount Carmel College of Nursing: respect, integrity, and professionalism. He is open-minded and non-judgmental, as well as patient in his interactions with clients and families. He is eager to learn and takes responsibility for seeking out new learning opportunities during the clinical day. Congratulations, Scott. We move into presenting the awards that the students selected for one another. These award descriptions can be found in your program. Our first award is the Kathy Espy Humanitarian Award. For our traditional program, congratulations to Brittany Ledford. Brittany's classmates state that Brittany is an active member of SNAM and the Maya Angelou Club. She cares for others and is always finding new ways to give back to the community. Congratulations. Our STAP recipients include Alpha Traore and Vicky Boslett. Alpha served as the STAP student representative and spent time advocating for classmates and supporting their goals. One student stated, "Vicky was a force during her time at Mount Carmel. She was always checking in on everyone in the cohort, offering guidance, advice, and encouragement." We'll continue to the Inspiration Award. Congratulations to Gabriela Rodriguez from our traditional program. According to classmates, Gabby is always kind, caring to all of her patients and fellow students, and has helped so much in nursing school. Congratulations. Our STAP Inspiration Awards go to Victoria Olabode and David Hunt. Victoria is described as having continuously great charisma and energy throughout the program. I wonder where she gets it from. David's peers state that he is a voice of positivity for the class. Anytime anyone was feeling down, he checked in and gave words of encouragement. He will be an amazing nurse. Finally, we'll present the LAMP Award to our traditional program winner, Casey Palmer. Casey's many nominators stated, "Casey is the most caring individual in our class. She gives full focus to her patients and gives exceptional care. 24/7, she has a positive attitude and is willing to help her peers." Congratulations, Casey. In our STAP program, the winners are Dana Bridges and Makia Hooker. Dana's classmates state that she relentlessly carried self-motivation to provide care for the clients in the clinical hours and was willing to respond to the needs of the client. Makia's nominators stated that she embodies the spirit of nursing excellence. Her compassion for her patients and her classmates is unmatched. Makia brightens up a room and uplifts the spirits of those around her. Congratulations to all of our winners. And now I'd like to introduce Dr. Roxanne Oliver to present the Graduate Student Awards.
Good afternoon. I'm Roxanne Oliver, and I'm the Director of the Graduate and DMP programs. I have the privilege and the honor of presenting the 2023 Graduate Student Awards. Again, please stand in place when your name is called, and you can read the award descriptions in your program. First, we have the Acute Care Nurse Practitioner Clinical Excellence Award, given to Madison Miller. Madison exhibits all of the values included in the Adult Gero Acute Care Nurse Practitioner Clinical Excellence Award, having personally witnessed Madison's clinical expertise and the care she provides to her patients. She is always willing to go the extra mile, support and encourage her patients and peers. In class, Madison exhibits leadership qualities with her peers and always with a smile on her face. She is more than deserving of this award. Congrats. Next, the Family Nurse Practitioner Clinical Excellence Award is awarded to Rodalisa Douglas. Rodalisa's faculty state that she has exemplified and upheld all the core values here at Mount Carmel College of Nursing. She has consistently demonstrated professional and prompt communication throughout the FNP program. Rodalisa has genuinely caring demeanor and a positive attitude under all circumstances and in true moments of adversity. She has gone above and beyond in all of her courses to excel and actively learn evidence-based practice for her future endeavors. She is a caring student who deeply values diversity, is grateful for her career as a healthcare provider, and places her patients' needs first and foremost. Congrats. Next, we will present the Nurse Leadership Clinical Excellence Award. Congratulations to Taylor Gould. Taylor's faculty state that throughout the course of the program, she exemplified the core values of the college. Interactions and responses to peers were respectful, meaningful, and supportive. She demonstrated the ability to apply the information from her studies to her role as a nursing leader. Taylor understands what true leadership is and how to use those skills to impact staff and patients within the organization. Congrats. Our next award is for the Psychiatric Mental Health Nurse Practitioner Clinical Excellence. Congratulations to Salma Trainer. Salma's faculty state she is one of the most conscientious students. Her primary focus has consistently been on providing safe and effective clinical care. She reaches out to faculty and preceptors with relevant questions and seeks opportunities to enhance her knowledge base. She has worked hard during the entirety of her program and continued to impress her peers, faculties, and preceptors. Congrats. Next, I would like to present the Dr. Ann E. Shealy Caring Award for the graduate program. Congratulations to Muna Abdikarim from the Psychiatric Mental Health Nurse Practitioner program. Muna has consistently performed well in her didactic and clinical work. Muna was accepted into a very competitive preceptorship program at Ohio Health. She also has completed a service learning project that provided resources for mental health services for youth at the Muslim Community Youth Center. She has consistently had positive feedback from preceptors and has submitted excellent work in her classes. Congrats. Congratulations to all of our graduate faculty award recipients. Next, we will present the Outstanding Doctoral Student Award. I would like to congratulate Andrea Manning. Throughout the course of the program, Andrea exemplified the core values of the program. Interactions and responses to peers were respectful, meaningful, and supportive. Her DMP project demonstrated her passion for positively impacting the culture of nursing at the bedside by increasing knowledge and awareness of lateral violence and assisting staff in developing the skills for addressing these behaviors. Andrea intends to build upon this project and work with nursing leaders to change negative behaviors that occur in this workplace. She has submitted her project to a professional nursing journal for publication. In addition to her project, Andrea's work during the DMP program showed her ability to critically think and apply the information learned in the clinical and workplace setting. Congrats. Please join me in a round of applause for all of our award winners today. Remember, you can pick up your awards at the check-in desk on the first floor as you are leaving today. Now I would like to ask Dr. Hoffman, Dr. Neininger, and Board Chair Keith Martinez to the podium for the conferring of degrees.
Will the candidates for degrees please rise? The Board of Trustees and faculty present these candidates who have completed the requirements for the Doctor of Nursing Practice, Master of Science, or Bachelor of Science in Nursing. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and faculty of the college, I recommend these degrees be conferred.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, and upon the recommendation and full and unanimous vote of the Mount Carmel College Faculty of Nursing, I confer upon each and every one of the candidates that are now standing the degree of Doctor of Nursing Practice, Master of Science, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities pertaining thereunto, from this moment in time till the end of time. To each and every one of you, I welcome you to the company of over 7,000 nursing graduates. To those, you can now move your tassels to the left. I now extend our fullest congratulations to each and every one of you. To the graduates, congratulations. You may be seated till you're called forward. I'd like to introduce Dr. Patty Siebert, Assistant Professor and Chair of the Faculty Senate, who will read all of the names of our candidates as you receive your diplomas. Dr. Siebert.
Okay, these are candidates for the degree of Doctor of Nursing Practice. Introducing Dr. K. Frances Dixon Bell. Dr. Heidi Sue Vernon Briggs. Dr. Andrea Manning. Dr. Wendy Lynn Rodenberger. Dr. Kathy L. Floyd Ross. The next group of graduates coming to the stage have completed the Adult Gerontology Acute Care Nurse Practitioner track. Kirsten Brell. Jennifer B. Coffey. McKenna Coleman. Kaylee Marie Dick. Ashley Monique Henderson. Deanna Elizabeth McLean. Madison Rochelle Miller. Yvonne Spencer. Marcy Allen Zentz. The next group of graduates coming to the stage have completed the Family Nurse Practitioner track. Jessica Lynn Barthelmus. Carissa Caw. Amy Elizabeth Frost. Gosai Adol Galgolo. Jolie. Thank you. Jolie, you're welcome. Thank you. Jolie Grace Helmuth. Courtney Marie Cunningham Keating. Valerie Denise Logan. Haley Louise Meller. Janelle Kate Reikley. Jessica M. Serrano Burns. Caitlin Lene Taylor. The next group of graduates coming to the stage have completed the Nursing Leadership Clinical Operations track. Lindsay Ryan Thomas. Samantha Turner. The next group of graduates have completed the Psychiatric Mental Health Nurse Practitioner track. Muna Abdikaram. Cameron Michael Cook. Jonathan Curry. Ardo Dahir. Kadra Ali Kaur. Tiffany Lash. Jessica Marie Morgan. Fardoza Sheikh. Alicia A. Thompson. Isatu Torre. The next group of nurses are already licensed as registered nurses. They have completed the online RN to BSN completion program. Uchi Agbadbu. Azizat Adenik Balojan, academic distinction. Stephanie Beery, academic distinction. Brooklyn Haley Black, academic distinction. Loretta Leona Carter, academic distinction. Morgan Lynn Chrislip. Patricia Lynette Deckel, academic distinction. Adejimi Fotoba Omojola, academic distinction. Clarissa May George, academic distinction. Brittany Nicole Great, academic distinction. Caitlin Huffman, academic distinction. Fumilayor Mandadula, academic distinction. Tamra Monique Martin, academic distinction.
Jamila Brianna Montague.
Jamelia Brianna Montague, academic distinction.
Ghislaine Golo, academic distinction. Solange Chantal Niamkechi, academic distinction. Benita Yinpan, academic distinction. Ashley Oberly, academic distinction. Michaela O'Brien, academic distinction. Kayla Lanice Stuckey, academic distinction. Christian David Terrell, academic distinction. Dustin Wellens, academic distinction. The next group of graduates have completed the BSN Second Degree Accelerated Program. Dana Marie Bridges, magna cum laude. Courtney Deddy. Nizreen Dukmak, cum laude. Natalie Therese Fury, summa cum laude. Makia L. Hooker. Soha Ibrahim. Masaran Kita, cum laude. Mohammed Osman Koroma. Happy Larissa Vanilla, summa cum laude. Victoria Oluwatomising Olabode, summa cum laude. Devon Ortiz. Wilbright Kwabena Ose. Rebecca Lynn Shira, summa cum laude. Michelle Matinee Shunquin, cum laude. The next group of graduates have completed the pre-licensure Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. Abdulmalik Aidan Abdi. Zainab Ahmed, magna cum laude. Rani Tariq Al-Hijazin, magna cum laude. Ayan Abdurisek Ali. Zuban Haider Elif, cum laude. Hello. Shayna K. Amspa. Amina Aslam. Sira Ba, cum laude. Kristen Bailey. Bailey Ann Baker. Abigail Marie Bentley, summa cum laude. Jordan Ann Beverly. Francis Bowersock, summa cum laude. Ava Jane Brickner, summa cum laude. Story Brown, magna cum laude.
I forgot my card. Brenna with a B, Victoria Burke. Brenna, Victoria Burke. Okay, it's the easy one, yes.
Brenna Victoria Burke. Kathleen Heather Burns, cum laude. Cameron Berry, magna cum laude. Savannah Mackenzie Crothers. Maggie Clifford. Taylor Ray Cochran, summa cum laude. Summer Lynn Crisp. Ryan Joshua Davis, summa cum laude. Nicole Lee Duvall. Reagan Dixon. Kate Andomina Donka. Alexandra Kathleen Duncan, Honors Program, summa cum laude. Tyler Michael France. Braden Francis. Rachel Cheyenne Griffin. Nadira Haji Suleiman, summa cum laude. Courtney Viola Hartley. Mackenzie Heath, cum laude. Kaylin Christine Hentz. Vaughn Frederick Hoff, cum laude. Sarah Michelle Hope, cum laude. Taylor Hosey, summa cum laude. Jocelyn Couchet Hui. Taylor Hanyadi. Wala Ibrahim Hussein, summa cum laude. Noel Renee Ingram. Malia Lynn Johnson. Michaela Lynn June, cum laude. Rachel Michelle Keefe. Megan Nicole Cursup. Christina Kaiser. Caitlin Nicole Knoll. Jessica K. Kupish, magna cum laude. Haley Langley. Brittany May Ledford, cum laude. Anna Christine Levels Henderson. Lauren Marie Lewis. Jared Lucas. Abram, cum laude. Kayla Mays, magna cum laude. Kennedy Nicole McLean. Caitlin Elizabeth McKean. Allison K. Meeks. Allison May Mershon. Sienna Milhone. Renee Miller, summa cum laude. Hebo Mohammed Mahomoud. Elizabeth Marie Murtha. Sophia Noor. Deka Ali Omar, magna cum laude. Casey Lynn Palmer, magna cum laude. Samuel Palmieri. Katie Peters. Elizabeth Grace Pierce. Hope Caitlin Powers. Hope Alyssa Riebel. Gabriela Michelle Rodriguez Allen, summa cum laude. Michaela Rohrbarker, cum laude. Sydney Marie Ross.
Elise Brittany Riggle.
Elise Brittany Rubel. Avery Lee Rumer. Emily Asolaway Sadongo, summa cum laude. Kelsey Scores, cum laude. Erica Lynn Seawright. Amila Sherzay. Mary Madeline Shirey. Emily Lauren Simon. Alyssa Monet Stanton. Princess Diamond Stevens. Ranjita Sabati. Adriana Katie Swindles, cum laude. Marianne Hope Tackett. Terry Nanette Taylor. Sumitra Timsina, summa cum laude. Lindsay Lee Townsend. Chloe K. Troyer, cum laude. Madison Nicole Vincent. Lauren Walsh. Kennedy Elizabeth Wilson, Honors Program, summa cum laude. Rachel Walters, summa cum laude. Celeste Woodruff, magna cum laude. Carol Sugaro.
Congratulations, class of 2023. At this time, I would like to introduce Pat Skunda, invite her to the podium. She is the president of the Mount Carmel College of Nursing Alumni Association and a member of the Mount Carmel Board of Trustees.
Congratulations to all of you, the newest class of Mount Carmel College of Nursing alumni, the class of 2023. As Dr. Neininger mentioned, I am Pat Skunda, president of your Alumni Association. I'm a 3-time Mount Carmel graduate, having earned my initial degree from the Mount Carmel School of Nursing in 1972, and 2 subsequent degrees from the college in 2010 and 2014. I've sat where you are and know well the feelings of accomplishment and excitement that you all feel today. Welcome, as has been said several times today, to the most trusted profession in the United States. It is a profession of healing and caring, where you will no doubt perform with a high level of competence based on your exceptional education and the compassion you all possess. It is also a calling. Nursing makes a lasting, positive impact on people's lives, and I know each of you will have countless opportunities to do so. I see many faces in this audience of individuals who have received scholarship support from the Alumni Association. We will continue to be a resource for you, just as we supported your educational journey. I sincerely hope that you will take an active role in the Alumni Association. There are many volunteer and leadership opportunities available. As new graduates, you'll receive a complimentary Alumni Association membership for 1 year. You'll also receive the Mount Carmel publication, The Lamp, that will share news and information about the college, its graduates, and nursing in general. And let me be the first to invite you to attend our annual homecoming celebration this fall. Watch for more details on our Facebook group and in the upcoming issue of The Lamp. Mount Carmel College of Nursing is a family. It is a family of over 10,260 graduates since the School of Nursing opened and the college opened. You are now a member of a large national and international community of Mount Carmel nurses. I hope you will be, as I am, always proud of the amazing education provided at Mount Carmel. You've no doubt made lifelong friends here and will remember the pursuit of your dreams as one of the most exciting, challenging, and rewarding chapters of your lives. On behalf of the Alumni Association, congratulations on what you have achieved today. We wish you the very best and continued success in whatever comes next for each of you. Well done. Give yourselves a hand. And now I invite you to stand and join in singing the alma mater.
Thank you. Please be seated. So, it's been a distinct honor and pleasure for me to serve as president of Mount Carmel College. I'm in awe by the education provided by the faculty. But more importantly, I'm in awe by the motivation and the drive of each and every one of you as a student and as a new, entering your newer expanded profession. I wish you all success in fulfilling your careers. I'm confident that you will carry forward the mission and the goals of the college, that you'll deliver kind, caring, competent health services to all that you come into contact with. As Dr. Ambrosia assumes the presidency, I wish him great success. It makes my departure the president so much more a bittersweet moment, as I like to say. To each and every graduate, as you heard Pat mention, you enter over 10,000 nursing professionals that carry Mount Carmel with them, that, as I stated before, have been on the front line of every major healthcare event in our country. You're part of a legacy that extends back to the year 1903, 120 years of continuous existence since the founding of our college by the Sisters of the Holy Cross. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I now declare the official graduation ceremony closed. But to everybody, this now represents a beginning of kind caring. I'd like to call again on my colleague, Dr. Sean Lansing, who will provide the benediction. Sean?
And so we pray. God of wisdom and understanding, you are the source of all truth, and therefore our pursuit of truth leads us to you. We stand before you to celebrate the accomplishments of those who have pursued truth through study and academic excellence. Shower our graduates with your blessings for their achievements today, and fill their work in your name in the days and years ahead. Fill us with the compassion you have for all your people, so that the care we provide can make real the love you have for each of us. Give us wisdom to see the diversity of the people we serve as a reflection of you. May this wisdom inform our practice of care and leadership, so that all those in our community have the care they deserve. We thank you for the support of family and friends who have gotten us to this moment. We are grateful for the leadership of our faculty, staff, benefactors, Board of Trustees, and administration. We are most thankful for these amazing graduates who have chosen to care for and serve others. Send them forth with a keen sense of responsibility for those who are most vulnerable, those who have no voice. May their work honor the dignity of every human being. Amen.
We now ask that students, faculty, remain seated as presenters and our board members exit, followed by our faculty. After faculty has exited, students, please exit following them as dismissed by your section leaders. All guests and families, please remain seated during the recessional and please depart the facility after the students have exited. Guests can meet their graduates outside of the Celeste Center and in the lobby. A reminder to all of our award winners that you can pick up your award at the student check-in desk that you arrived at. Again, congratulations, graduates, class of 2023.
you.